What's up, gamers? It's Dom here, back once again. We're talking top banned mods for Arma 3. Let's just preface this and say porting mods from other games to a game that's been on for 10 years, it's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't add anything to this game, unless you're going to hand make it. Everything else, don't port from any other game. It's very no. So these are all mods here that essentially are no longer on the workshop. Who knows where you could find them? Just don't Google it. But with that being said, we're going to show you off some of these mods here. Now, these are massive overhaul mods. This isn't going to be like one single mod of, an M4 ported from Call of Duty Modern Warfare that was uploaded and then taken off. I don't even know if that's ever happened, but nonetheless, these are massive overhaul mods that are very thematic, I should say. So to start off, number one here, we have Star Wars Opposition, the devil that started it all in this whole thing of banned mods, probably. I don't even know if there was any banned mods before this, but I remember the day Swap got taken off, and we're going to just kind of loop in all of their mods here as we kind of just talk and showcase just some of the assets here. So they do have Mass Effect Opposition, I think Starship Troopers Opposition, and there's probably another one out there I'm forgetting, but Star Wars Opposition in particular is the one that I played a lot of back in like 2016, 2017, not until Legion comes around in 2018 and 3AS and all these other Star Wars mods. But the one thing that I will give Swap that they have done that no mod has been able to accomplish so far is the encompassing from multiple eras of Star Wars. Most of them are just one era in particular, Clone Wars. And even if you mix match and put them all together and play with them, you're still missing a lot. You don't have all the stuff from the newer movies. Even if you're not into that, you're missing a good bit of stuff from the Imperial era. There's still some Clone Wars stuff out there that I honestly don't even remember. Like, for instance, this one right here, the Homing Spider Droid. I don't know if anyone else has this one in particular, but, not to say that there's stuff that Swap doesn't have that some of the newer mods have, like Octopara, Terra, how you say those droids? Yeah. Then you got like this Nantex class starfighter. So some very unique things there, but you can tell just from the ripping of this, like how different, of a quality this is, compared to stuff out there now. This is definitely aged, but I think people do forget at some points, we had Swap from like 2005 Battlefront to like now the newer Battlefront there. And Swap is no longer in development. None of the opposition mods are in development at all, as far as I can recall. I think it's been almost half a decade now since they've received an update, but I feel like they definitely deserve their part on this banned mod list, because you can definitely still find them out there if you dig, search hard enough. But it also still has some fairly unique things out there. Like, I personally am a big fan of this Gravestone frigate, one of the cooler, more unique thing, like the static ships they have to offer. But be wary with all the mods on this list, especially this one in particular, because of how they are constructed. You may have long-term issues playing mission files. Your server's not going to blow up, but it may just straight up memory leak, and that'll be in. You have to restart your server, or you may have some other issues, maybe with like the lighting, shading stuff there. Next one here is going to be Project Titanfall here by Libya. Pretty cool mod here that adds like wall running, the ability to summon the Titans from the Titanfall universe. These are really, really cool here. Still a work in progress mod, actually, still receiving updates there. It does have a couple like camera issues from what I've seen when it comes to like entering these Titans, going in and out of them, being able to summon them. You might have a little bit of lag just because how many, I guess, polygons there are. But this is a very cool mod. Here has weapons, has the uniforms, has the Titans. It does need some more love when it comes to maybe optimization side of it and like more objects. Other than that, it's a pretty unique mod here in terms of like the mechanics that it does add, especially the wall running. I fell in love with that part of it there. So definitely curious to see what Project Titanfall has to do in the future. And while we're talking Titanfall, there is another one called Fall of the Titans, but it's more just the uniforms by JMax, who is a former dev on Swap. So you can kind of see where some of the banned mod people are all kind of like correlating with one another for some reason. Next up, we have the funny NoNo Germans for the Wolfenstein mod here. This is just a couple of them. Downside is that it does not include any weapons. Currently, from what it seems, it is just uniforms from the game, but you could probably go and mix match some weapons there, create your own factions in a live if you really wanted to. So it's more just the uniforms here from Wolfenstein. Personally, I think it'd be pretty cool if they went added funny mustache man and we did an op just kind of murking him. That would be a reason to keep the mod unbanned, right? Like just let it be up there for like 24 hours. Everyone go take care of funny mustache man, then go and take it back down or whatever. But no, seriously, this is a pretty cool mod here with Wolfenstein because I ever played that universe there. I've only played a little bit of Wolfenstein personally when they gave out the game for free, but it seemed like another kind of like cool overhaul universe by Bethesda, I believe. Next up, we have the Fallout mods. We got two of them in particular, and this is what really started getting the ball rolling on taking all these mods off the workshop about last year, 2 years ago. I forget, it's been so long now, but it's Project Purity, and you have Aftermath mod there. So Aftermath, you're going to have the Mojave map. You're going to have weapons and vehicles and the vertibirds. Project Purity is more of like higher quality Fallout stuff there from the weapons and uniforms and props there. I haven't gone crazy putting everything down there because there is just so much. Project Purity no longer in development as far as I know. Maybe they're like underground, like VTECHGUY, still doing some updates here and there, but I know Aftermath is still pumping out updates. One of the newer things was I believe these like Nightkin and different like super mutant variants there, as well as the vertibird skin reworks and the patents and all that. But just a fun, goofy world of Fallout here in Arma. There for you guys to kind of see what that's like. Well, you won't, like I said, you have to go looking for it because it's not on the workshop. So there you go. That's Fallout in Arma. Next one here is going to be called Heroes of the Apocalypse. Just adding a couple uniforms for Will Smith, Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. You got Mad Max uniforms. You got Half-Life. I don't even know what this is from. And you got Doom Guy. So just a couple of small uniforms there. I believe it's still like semi in development, but not heavy. This was just I don't even know where this came from, honestly. But this was just a pretty cool one that I stumbled across. Adding Rick Grimes in there for Arma and Will Smith from I Am Legend. So, well, as we kind of wrap off here on the list of banned mods, at least for this part, I don't know if I'll end up doing a part two if I stumble across some more, but we also have the Skyrim mod, and I'm not going to go too crazy in depth about it because I did go and make a video about it just a few days ago. But yeah, it actually is the entire map of Skyrim, still work in progress, as it's not, fully got all the buildings placed down, but it's getting there, adding all the parts of the terrain really coming along pretty nice there. I believe it's was a Helgen, yeah, like Helgen and Riverwood are looking pretty good. Different like keeps here, where the dragon will show up. There's even a dragon prop out here, which is pretty cool, the snow dragon. So there you go. If you want to have some dragon themed ops, you can. But yeah, this is Forgotten Scrolls out here, and that's going to do it all here for the banned mods. Like I said, whatever you do, do not download these mods. Don't go on the hunt for them. They're not in the Steam Workshop. But I did want to go and show them off here because they are pretty cool. They're really unique to Arma itself. But with that being said, let's see y'all next time, gamers. Peace out.